A cold case victim in Warwick has been identified using new technology 35 years after her murder. 22 News anchor Taylor Knight explains how this technology was also used to ID the victim in another recent Western Massachusetts cold case.
The identity of the unknown victim of the Warwick homicide from 1989 has been made.
The Northwestern District Attorney's Office identifying Constance Holminski-Bassignani as the woman whose body was found in the Franklin County town of Warwick more than 3 decades ago. Bassignani's body was found decomposed and dismembered along Route 78, about 1.5 miles south of the New Hampshire state line, in the woods near this dirt pull-off on June 24th of 1989. First Assistant DA Stephen Gagney said Bassignani was last seen on Memorial Day of 1989. At the time, she was living in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, with her husband, William. Her husband had told family that Constance moved to Hawaii.
Investigators were unable to locate any shred of evidence that Constance, in fact, ever moved back to Hawaii.
Gagney said William is considered a person of interest in this case, but he died back in 1993. Investigators spent decades trying to figure out who the woman was that they found right here. All they really knew is that she was probably middle-aged. She was about 5'5", and she had given birth at some point in her life. The break in this case came last year when the Northwestern DA's office sent a sample of the remains to a forensic lab in Texas named Othram. They used technology to compare the DNA of the victim to databases of people who have agreed to have their DNA profiles shared with law enforcement.
The hope with this case in Warwick was that with Othram's cutting-edge technology, we could locate one or more living relatives of the victim by comparing her DNA profile to various genealogy databases.
It worked. Investigators were able to find her grandchildren through this genetic testing. This forensic lab also helped identify Patricia Ann Tucker as the victim of the 1978 Granby girl cold case. As for Bassignani's case, Northwestern DA David Sullivan told 22 News they're still trying to figure out why her body was dumped in Warwick.
There's no lead that shows that Warwick has any connection to their lives.
Police are asking anyone with information about Bassignani's murder to call them. We have that number on our website, wwlp.com. Working for you in Warwick, Taylor Knight, 22 News.